Hello everyone and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report. I'm Jim Sheehan, today with head tennis coach Philip Wayne. Coach, welcome.
Thanks.
Pride, winners of the last 2 of the 3 matches, heading down the stretch, as they say in horse racing circles. 2 matches this week and then the CAA championships. Let's go back a couple of weeks since our last show. 2 wins over Wagner and Hartford.
Yep.
And the tough loss after that to NJIT. Let's go back and talk about the Wagner match first.
That was a 7-0 win for us. We had to be prepared for them. I knew we were probably the better team, but I didn't want our guys to lose focus. And we came out strong, and everybody won fairly easily. And I was glad to get the win. Added to the win column. It was a good performance from basically everyone that day.
Now, heading into that match, Wagner had a long losing streak that they just recently snapped against Ryder, a 59-match losing streak. What did you tell your team to prepare for that match?
I said, do not take them lightly. Look, in sports, when a team is struggling like that, I didn't want them to overlook and look forward to Hartford. I said, we got to take this seriously. We got to be focused from the first point. And we did that. We took care of business, and we got the win.
Now, a couple of days later, you have Hartford, and obviously the Wagner match gave the team a little confidence because the same result happened that Friday against the Hawks of Hartford.
Another 7-0 win against Hartford, a team we defeated a year ago. The head coach of Hartford is a friend of mine, so personally I felt good about that win. We had Antonio Pena, he stepped up at first singles, had a close match, but basically down the line we did well. Pedro Jimenez at 6 singles with a 3-set win, so that was good to get. And the most important part of that match was a really tight doubles point. I knew coming in that Hartford they struggled in singles, but their doubles were really strong. They had won a lot of doubles points over the year. And if you look at the doubles scores from that match, it's a very close first doubles and second doubles. And down the line, all the doubles matches were really close. But our first doubles that day came back from 8-7 down to win. And second doubles also played really well. We've had strong doubles all year, and we came through that day.
And your quick turnaround the next day, going out to NJIT in Newark. You played indoors that day because of inclement weather. A 5-2 loss, winning at second singles and fourth singles. Tell us about that match.
I guess it was a little originally the match was supposed to be played here at Hofstra. Last minute we went there. I knew it was going to be close. Last year we lost 4-3 to NJIT, so I knew we knew their players. We played a tournament with them in the fall. We had Ari Richmond at second singles gave us a great performance. Adrian Bailey at 4, he gave us a great win too. Those were our 2 wins came from. Both in 3 sets. We also got good play from Matt Gemmel and Antonio Pena at 1 and 3. But NJT was just a little too much that day. Also great doubles performance from Jason Sinkoff and Ryan Gill. But we had struggled at the 3rd double spot, so they stepped up, got a good win, but unfortunately couldn't get the win that day.
5-2 for the Pride. Looking ahead now, we got 2 regular season matches tomorrow against Monmouth. Monmouth 4-10 on the season, and then a big match on Saturday at home against Bryant, 11-5, a team you've seen already this year, defeating the Pride up in Providence on March 9th, 5-2. What are you expecting to see tomorrow from Monmouth first?
Their team, last year we played them, we lost 4-3. It literally came down to the final singles match. I believe we lost something 7-5 in the 3rd, so I'm expecting a very close match. I'm expecting to come down to the wire. It's those situations where, I like to have a guy like Jason Sinkoff, our senior, in that position where it comes down to his match. So that happens a lot, where the 5 or 6 guy will be battling in the end. But I expect a very close match with them. And then the next day against Bryant, who we lost 5-2 the first time, but we lost a couple 3-setters. So if we could flip those, I think we have a real good chance to take both these matches. Both Northeast Conference teams. We've fared fairly well against Northeast Conference teams in the past and this year.
Okay, now looking ahead to next week, the seedings don't come out until Wednesday. Tournament begins on Thursday. Where do you expect to be, and who do you expect your first opponent to be?
I'm expecting, when the seed comes out, that we'll be playing George Mason. There's still some determining what it might be, because Mason hasn't played Delaware yet. and what the seeding shake out. But I'm expecting we'll probably either play George Mason or Delaware. We lost to both those teams already. It's going to be a tough fight. Against Mason, we were able to take the doubles point. Hopefully, we can, maybe adjust the lineup a little bit. We can, pick up some wins we couldn't get the first time. And if we play Delaware, we just need some guys to step it up. So those are the two teams we expect to face. It's a difficult conference, but we're going to go out there down in Norfolk at Old Dominion and see what we can do.
And we'll talk about that more next week on the WB Mason Coaches Report. Coach, good luck this week. You got Monmouth tomorrow down in Long Branch, New Jersey, and Bryant here at the Hofstra Tennis Center on Saturday. Good luck both matches.
All right, thanks.
And thanks for watching the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.